YouTube. My name is Kiara and I am making my first video. Period. But yes, and as you can see by the title, what we are gonna be talking about today, because I'm sure y'all got some questions and I got some answers for y'all. So we're gonna be talking about how I became a real estate agent, Texas edition, but not really, but yeah, Texas baby. So I wanted to become a real estate agent because the regular work life, it wasn't for me. Okay, mind you, I know like you have to work. This generation doesn't like to work. I get it, but I'm here to tell you today, you have to work. Like, whatever you do, you gotta work. Like, it literally says that in the Bible. Like, you gotta work. But I wanted something different. Like, I've been wanting to be a real estate agent for a while now. And what really pushed me to do it, this website it's called Aceable Agent. That's the learning system I use to get my real estate license and take my courses and everything. They actually had a sale the beginning of New Year's, or shall I say the beginning it was a New Year's sale. Moral of the story, it was a New Year's sale, and the regular price is usually about $500-$600. Now, getting your real estate license can range, like, because I was looking at this one school, and it was about $2,000. Like, it can be very, very pricey. But you just have to find what's best for you. At the time, I didn't want to spend that much money, and I had did my research on Aceable. I didn't see any negative reviews, really. And then I looked on the TREC website, which is the Texas Real Estate Commission website. And Aceable had, I want to say they had the highest passing rate. Now, I'm going to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that they had one of the highest passing rates. And they actually had a higher passing rate than the more expensive school that I was looking at. But I'm just like $300, might as well. So I purchased the course, or not even the course. I purchased I guess it is the course, but I purchased that, and I really didn't start getting serious about it till like the end of January. My plan was to finish this in like 2 months, but y'all, realistically, if you have a life, and like me, I'm in school, like I'm in a master's program, and at the time I had a full-time job. If you have a life, honey, it's gonna take you some time. Like, the average time to get a real estate license is 5 to 6 months. I really want to say, I think it's actually 4 to 6 months, which is basically the same thing, but it was 4 to 6 months because I searched it. But Aceable, they do give out a schedule once you purchase the course. I think the shortest one was a 6-week or 8-week schedule. Now, that's what I wanted to do. In my head, that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, it didn't go that way. It took way longer than I intended to. But it's a lot of information, y'all. Like, it's a lot of information. Like, I didn't realize how much information it was until I purchased the course. And mind you, it's 6 courses. It's 6 classes, courses, or whatever that you need to pass. Like, it's 6 tests, and you're gonna get 6 certificates. Within those courses is more like subsections. Like, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But the good thing about it, Aceable, you can download the app on your phone. And like I'm telling y'all, if I'm at work, if I'm waiting in line somewhere, I'm literally on my phone reading. I'm on my phone reading, watching the videos, because they provide videos and they have practice tests. They provide study guides, things like that. But That's what I was doing. Like, no, I'm not on Instagram, not on Twitter, not on Facebook. I'm on Aceable, like studying. Which that did help speed up the process. Because even like when I was at the airport, like just being on your phone and just studying, like you don't realize how much stuff you can get done when you are out and about. But that's what I went through. I went through Aceable, and honestly I have no complaints, y'all. Like, they really set you up to pass. I want to say it was like a 76% passing rate as well, which it may not seem like a lot, but compared to the other ones, it was higher. It was way higher than the other learning systems. But the way I decided to go about my courses is, at first I started writing everything down, which it did help, because I will say once I took the final test, the real estate exam, I looked back at my notes and it helps a lot. But eventually, I would say after the second or third course, I did stop taking notes because it was just taking too long. It was taking way too long to like write down all of the important points. Eventually, you're just gonna have it memorized because a lot of the stuff is repetitive. But when it's time to take the real estate exam, you just want to know all of that information because the questions are tricky. Like, I will say, I passed my first time. I don't know what I got yet because you have to send in a request to see your grades, and I haven't done that. I probably won't, honestly. Well, I might, just because I'm curious. But as soon as you take the test, you'll know if you passed or failed or not. And it's 2 portions within the test. You have the state test, which is 50 questions, and then the national, which was 85. But yeah, the questions can get really tricky, y'all. Like, and I was studying. Like, I took at least, I want to say I took at least 3 weeks. No, I definitely took at least 3 weeks to study. Just because I didn't want to just pass. I wanted to get an A, which is probably why I should see my grade. But yeah, I wanted to get an A. I don't know if I got an A, y'all, because I don't know. Them questions was really tricky. Like, it was a couple questions on there that I've honestly could say I've never seen before. But so Aceable, you can take within the courses. They have practice tests, they have videos, they even have like little games you can play within the course, which that really helps a lot. And you can do all of these things as many times as you want, like replay the game, retake the test, whatever the case may be. Oh, and they also have workshops too, because in real estate you're dealing with contracts every day. So most of those were contract workshops, which I can say, y'all, it was kind of fun. And I actually have that here in my binder. So I bought a binder when I purchased the well, no, I lied. I bought a binder when I was about to take the first course exam, which the courses are, it's like Principles of Real Estate, Principles 1, Principles 2. They split those 2 up into 2 courses. And they have the finance, and then they have the contract, the contract portion. And let me see. I think I'm forgetting one. But anyway, they have those. But I'm going to show y'all like some of the things that I printed out to help me. So this right here, the first page, is the math guide that I did. Well, not that I did, but that I printed out. But anyway, as you can see, they have the key terms and everything like that. And then, so yeah, that's basically what it is. They basically just had terms for every course, that's all the real estate exam is, really, is definitions, knowing advanced definitions basically. But that's all it is. And then another big part of the test is contracts. So here, this is like an Aceable contract writing style guide that I printed out. This helped a lot. Well, this is really going to help when you get in the field too, which is why I'm keeping all of these. But they have sample contracts, and I just printed these out so I can work on them, because it's easier to work on them like writing them down versus trying to work on your computer and things like that. It just helps you absorb the information and become more familiar with the contracts. And also Aceable, they update like every so often, which is a good thing, because I noticed so they have this new tool when you press, like basically it can read it reads to you, so you don't have to physically, I guess, read yourself, which I'm glad that they added that, because girl, when I got to the last chapter, I was so over it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was just so ready to take my real estate test. Like, I felt like I knew everything at that point, which I didn't, but I knew most of it. But yeah, I was so ready. Like, I was clicking that little speaker button all the time. But yeah, so I just printed these out and put these in a binder, which it helps to actually like see the words and everything. But they also offer Quizlets as well, and you can probably even find it without getting the app, but they offer Quizlets as well to like help you study, and I was utilizing that as well. That helped out a lot. But honestly, I have no complaints with Aceable. Like, if you are committed and really want to be a real estate agent, I'm telling you, Aceable, like, you will definitely pass if you just stay focused and study and try to actually like learn the information. Memorizing things is cool and all, but when you actually learn, you could put 2 and 2 together, if that makes sense. Like, when I was taking the test and it was some questions that I was like skeptical about, I just had to connect the dots, you know, with certain things. And another thing I did, I went on YouTube and I found some good like exam prep. I think it's called Prep Agent. But yeah, they have like some of the most common questions on the YouTube, and it's like they all work together to answer the questions. But yeah, that helped too. But yeah, so as far as cost, well, I'm gonna get to that after. So let's get to fast forward, let's say passing all of the courses and now you're ready to take the actual exam. It costs money, honey. So I didn't realize how much money it actually costs to be a real estate agent, which is not a bad thing, because it's like you have to invest in yourself. Whatever, this is your business. You are your own brand. Like, I am my own brand. You know, people are going to come to you to look for houses, apartments, commercial buildings, etc., whatever the case may be. But it definitely costs money. So you have to pay to take the exam. I really don't remember how much like each and everything costs. I just know it was like fees. I felt like it was several fees, but in total, I want to say on top of the $300 that I spent to buy the course, it cost, I would say, about $200 to pay for the exam. So you have to pay for your application. You have to pay for a background check, which is the fingerprinting process. And you have to pay to take the actual exam. And so I just went to a testing center location. They're very strict. Like, you can't have anything in there no phones. Like, you have to be on time. If you're like more than 15 or 30 minutes late, you're liable to like get kicked out, because they're like, no, you can't take the test, you got to reschedule. And if that happens, you forfeit the money that you spent to schedule the exam. And I feel like I missed something. Oh, okay. So also, let's rewind back to taking the courses. Sometimes I would have to pay for a proctoring exam. It was nothing. It was only like $5, but that was only sometimes. Like, I didn't know. Okay, so if you want to schedule a test for a future reference, like let's say a week or maybe 3 to 4 days, it doesn't cost anything. But if you want to hurry up and take a test right now, it's going to be about $5. But yeah, I learned that like halfway through. I didn't realize like it could be free. But yeah. But so it costs to take the exam. And once you pass the exam, like I said, you'll know if you pass or fail right afterwards. Then you have to find a brokerage. So companies were already reaching out to me before I even took the test. And I was excited because it just like motivated me. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to focus on taking the test first. But that is solely up to you. Like, I'm just a person, I like to focus on one thing at a time. But yeah, so they're already going to know that you are preparing to find a company to join, find a brokerage to join, because the fingerprinting, like, it's in the system. And so after I found out I passed right then and there, yay. So you don't want to just rush into a company, a firm, or finding a brokerage. Like, you really want to take your time and see which broker or brokerage fits your personality, fits the things that you're looking for. Me personally, I was looking for growth, and also I was looking for, I guess, mentorship, because I am new and I don't want to just like rush into things and not knowing what I'm really, really, truly doing. I'm the type of person, like, I need to know for sure. Like, I want to get things down pat. And so that's the main thing I was looking for. Honestly, if you're getting your real estate license, Keller Williams that's like one of the biggest real estate companies, and they're probably going to definitely reach out to you. It is what it is. There's so many of them. Like, they're kind of like a recruiting company for sure. And it is a bigger company. And when I was reading an article, it just says something about Keller Williams as a more of a corporate culture. And it just depends what you're looking for. Like, if you think you would thrive better in a smaller firm and want to have a closer culture, or if you want to, if you don't mind having a lot of agents around you so that you can learn from. It just depends. But yeah, I would definitely suggest not to rush and take your time, because one, you have to pay to join. You have to pay to join, and it depends, like, because you do have to have a headshot too, so you have to take your headshots. Keller Williams, they do offer that in the package, but it just depends what all they're offering and what companies are not offering. But I will say it definitely is going to cost you at least, at minimum, $200. I would say, yeah, it's going to cost you some money. It's going to cost you some money to join, so I would definitely just be prepared for that. Like, it doesn't just stop at, oh, I took the exam, okay, blah, 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 blah. Like, no. It costs money, honey. And then, so, it just depends. Like, you definitely do have to invest in yourself. Definitely look at what all they're offering, because sometimes you pay like $300 and they're offering free headshots. They're offering paper, ink, computer spaces, like free access to the office, just certain type of things like that. But I would definitely just do your research. Don't rush. Take your time. Because once you're in it, I don't want to say it's kind of like you're in it, but it is kind of like you're in it, because if you do find another brokerage or a company, you would have to pay again. So now it's like you're just kind of wasting your money because you didn't want to do your research and you just wanted to jump right in. But I get it though. I get it, because I was ready to get in the field too. Trust me. But I didn't want to rush. I did not want to rush. But let me think of what else. I think I covered everything. So far, I am still a new agent, so I will be posting more videos like this if y'all are interested in like the everyday life of a real estate agent. And I can also do like a Texas edition, a state edition as well. Because I know when I was searching on YouTube, I didn't see a lot of specific state videos. So it really wasn't that informative. I just searched a lot of stuff online. But I can say, y'all, invest in yourself. If you want to be a real estate agent, do it. I'm telling you, do it. It's like houses are not... Nope, we're not... The world is just not going to stop building houses. I hope not. But I doubt it. Like, no. People want houses every day. Like, the business is big enough for all of us. So, if you are interested, just like, comment below. And if y'all have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer it. And I will be posting more videos, y'all. So, alright. Also, follow me on Instagram. It's going to be down here below. Alright. Bye, y'all.